So tell us, of course, what inspired the writing.
Yeah, it's a story about, a woman trapped in an abusive relationship. And I was obviously really thinking about those types of relationships and how difficult it can be to talk about them and really explain what's going on when you're in them. And I was inspired to write this story where I could kind of let that unwind as it progressed. And also, talk about friends and how you show up for your friends in different ways and what that can mean in your life.
Do you feel that this film will liberalize a lot of women in abusive relationships, of course?
I just hope that maybe you see it and you see something that happened to you or that you felt before, and it feels maybe a little bit less lonely. Like, oh, I recognize myself in that, and maybe normalizes it a little bit more. Yeah.
And how does it feel to be here at like a film festival such as the Toronto International Film Festival, especially after a pandemic, of course, and promoting a film such as Alice Darling?
Yeah, it feels great to be back. It's really amazing to have the festival in person again, for sure. Yeah, and it's just, it's crazy. It's so much fun.
Playing this type of character is always very challenging, not least because when you're the hero in a movie, and especially when you're in every scene and you're the hero in a movie, everyone there is kind of on your side. You feel the crew is rooting for you in your quest. And when you're the person who is the obstacle for the hero, even though people are friendly and nice to you, there's an atmosphere when you show up which is like, oh, this guy's here to ruin everything. So the social part of you wants to be like, no, I'm not like this, I'm a nice guy, but that's when you really have to lean into what your character's thoughts are and what he's thinking.
You got to let us know what you're wearing, of course.
Oh, thank you. I'm wearing Alexander McQueen.
And the earrings, of course.
This is Alexander McQueen. The bag is Alexander McQueen, and the suit is, and the shoes are Alexander McQueen.
It's dynamite. Okay. So, hi. So, tell us what you're wearing, of course, Anna.
Oh God, I don't remember what I'm wearing.
Okay. So, well, what was so fulfilling about this role, obviously?
I don't think I should be holding this anymore. I'm sorry. If you want to ask that again, that's fine.
What was the most challenging part of this role?
To be honest, I think as a performer, I was sort of like working so much, like so many projects back to back, and I'd kind of like relaxed into a certain shooting style and a certain rhythm on set, and like various events in my life, including COVID, meant that we all kind of had to slow down and reassess things, and it felt interesting to me to try to kind of break out of the way that I usually look at scripts and characters, and try to really focus on building a performance over an entire movie rather than falling into that kind of trap of, thinking about each take and each frame as something that like needed to exist on its own. So it was a sort of exciting and slightly terrifying challenge, and I was surrounded by great people.
Thank you so much.